tuberculosis.
Warren. What's up, Profound Travelers? Thanks for tuning in to this video on Costa Rican cost, safety, and adventure. I hope you guys have been enjoying the other videos, but in this video, we're going to go more in depth about safety, especially in San Jose and some of the other areas. Also cost, navigating from one part of the country to another, the rural towns to the big towns, and how things are. And we're going to go over some of the fun things you can do on a budget, but again, also being mindful of what's going on around you. So stay tuned. I'm Profound J. This is Profoundtravelz.
Costa Rica.
You see?
Mountains in the center of the country.
Man, today is a beautiful hot day over in Turrialba, Costa Rica in the mountains. On our way to San Jose. My boy wanna go to Chinatown to eat sushi or something. But we headed out, got the umbrella with me because even though it's sunny, it just rains randomly, especially during rain season right now. Crenshaw on deck, of course. Today we're going to eat one of the 4 or 5 Chinese restaurants, Mundo de Sabores, in Turrialba. The best Chinese place is called Wok and Roll. It was burned down or closed down, something bad happened. I know you guys thinking like, man, you're Latin America, there's so much Chinese stuff. Yeah, like one of the locals said Latin America, the Chinese are arguably like the second biggest minority ethnic group in Costa Rica. You know, especially going down this strip of Panama and northern Colombia and stuff like that. But we got more Tico food to show you and other things, you know what I'm talking about? Profoundtravelz, y'all. Got the vegetarian chop suey and the fish sandwich. Look at that. What's on that board?
What is that?
Oh, cheese on the fish sandwich, huh? That's so American.
Really?
You know what I mean? Look at that. Did I tell you I have a GoPro?
What is that?
I vlog everywhere I go. I have a YouTube channel. I have like 4, oh yeah, look.
You just have like one word for ravens and crows. It's the same, right? It's cuervos. Anyways, we were talking about that. Something else. She said like, oh yeah, like it's surprising how many names. And then the lady, she was like super like.
Sure is. Hold on. Yep. Absolutely. Hey, I haven't told her all that. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more of the scenes of where I was living for 4 months in the city of Turrialba. People there are so lovable, so kind, so genuine. They're not used to dealing with tourists at all. So like they just kind of have this insulation about themselves, especially since they are within the mountains between Cartago and the Caribbean coast. But now they're moving over to going coffee tasting, which is halfway between Cartago and Turrialba in the mountains, where you can do it all yourself. And it's so fresh, so earthy. Take a look, y'all. What's up, Izzy?
Hello.
Izzy taking us to this place overlooking Turrialba. Look at that. What's up, Tuka? See, at this restaurant, man, you make your own coffee from scratch here. They show you how to make your own. You make your own coffee at this restaurant outside of Turrialba, overlooking the mountains. All right. They put the coffee beans in that little thing, little bag for the hot water. So when I moved to Costa Rica recently, it was the first time in my life I can actually drink black coffee with nothing in it and enjoy it, because for years I just couldn't develop the taste for it. So I'm gonna try this one that we just freshly made and brewed. There's something different about this. It's just hitting different, so fresh. Tastes like all the minerals on earth in one cup, you know? Damn. Man, got a piece of the corn. The corn tortilla almost tastes like a pancake. it's so fresh and earthy. It's like, I see why like in these parts in the mountains in Costa Rica where you have like the blue zone communities where people live to be 100 and stuff, because everything is so fresh. Wow, bro.
This is a good sandwich. You need to try it. The bread is like homemade crab. So they make here in a oven, but with I don't know how to say it.
The flour?
Yeah, the flour is like homemade.
Love.
No, it's never tranquilo. Yeah.
Never tranquilo. Costa Rica.
You see,
Turrialba.
they
The
call me.
mountains in the center of the country.
Just in this moment I have problems with my umbrella. Okay. Wow. La semana tiene about 15.
Walking through the Turrialba jungle full of mosquitoes. You will get fucked up. Me and Danny ripped up.
Mesoamerica or about the influence. Mesoamerica, the intermediate area, and South America. Our most important influence, South America. Right? I'm sorry, Mesoamerica. But we receive influence.
The
Sanatorio Duran.
Sanatorio Duran.
Yeah, this like this.
This is the, what is it? The haunted, this is the haunted, what is it called? The haunted asylum?
Yeah,
Of
Sanatorio
Costa Rica?
Duran.
Sanatorio Duran.
Like
Sanatorio
sanatory.
Duran. Okay, you struggled over here. You need to go get checked. Look at it, he's still struggling.
You have problem?
Oh,
These are the
oh,
houses.
Limon.
These are the houses for the employees that worked at the hospital. And these are the rooms for the sick people, most people with tuberculosis.
Oh, wow.
And then this was the main building, and there was a religious director, right? And
Like a chaplain, okay.
like a doctor director. And then behind this is where the doctors live.
Izzy said this is a tuberculosis hospital, right? Is that what this was? Tuberculosis. Okay.
This is around 13.
The story of Limon. You said it's the story of Limon?
It's like a representation, right?
Of Limon. Oh, Warren. Warren.
Wait.
Woo! These are the doctor's quarters, tucked away in the back part of the asylum and the top of the hill. And then there where the patients were. You could probably jump off the second story of the building and lay on this grass and be a-okay. It's a rainy day in Chinatown, San Jose, and everybody wants boba from the boba place that's over here in San Jose. This is amazing. What's the name of this restaurant? In Chinatown. Wow, you see Izzy over there talking to people? They got matcha, everything. This place is popular. Arena Parque, skateboard park in downtown San Jose, right next to Chinatown. Check it out. Skateboard. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, for the thing on top, right? Now, when I talk about safety in San Jose, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here downtown, the central alley where all the shops are. My student was actually robbed of her grandfather's gold chain here. Be careful, tuck your jewelry in. We're on the San Jose walking tour with students and collective of students, and my girl young Shay over there from Boston, and my girl Danny is checking out the scenes. Shay, say what's up to the vlog.
Hi.
Let's come this way. I want you to introduce some fruits, tropical fruit that maybe it's not the same ones that you may are used to find in supermarkets back home. Okay. Most popular drinks, jugos, frescos in Costa Rica. It's called cas.
violate it like that. Probably good. Less than 100. That's right. Yeah. Like the only student I've ever had that's mixed Cuban and Venezuelan. Sorry interrupting all y'all photos. Temperate. It's not like too hot or too cold or anything. Windy, a little breeze.
You know the word there? So I just want to stop here really quick. See anybody?
Look at the Mexican embassy in San Jose, Costa Rica. Next to the hipster stuff. Some nice parks in town though.
Turrialba, they have the most famous is Yao.
Yeah. What's up, Sam? Yeah. Look. Front seated Benz on dub. 20B. Uh-oh, let it go, Marvin. Let it go on Halloween, Marvin. My bad, that's Michael, not Marvin, that's Michael. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. First, let me give a shout out to the city of Turrialba, one of the safest places I've ever been, kindest people I've ever met, loving, beautiful, in the mountains, very insulated, very unique culture and diversity of their own group of people. I love it there. This town for 4 months was very good to me and all the Americans who were working where I was teaching at abroad. Overall, I had a great time these 4 months. Going to Guayabo National Forest, going to Turrialba Volcano, learning so much about the food and culture and diversity, being on Cartier's Botanical Garden campus, all my friends, all the locals I met, and I learned something very interesting about San Jose. When I first went to San Jose, I really didn't like it because it seemed like there was nothing to do. It was just very crowded, people were kind of rude, very fast paced. It's what you expect from any big city you go to in the world. But what I found out is that in San Jose, everything is very, very spread out. It's not central like some places are when it comes to hanging out and doing things. If you want to go to a skate park, you want to go to a food park, you want to go to the museums like the Museum of Gold is downtown, vegan restaurants in one part, hipster stuff in the other part, malls are spread out. It provides everything that any metropolitan city would have. It's just very spread out and there's a lot of traffic, a lot of noise and accidents that tend to go on too. Aside from that, when it comes to cost, living there in general, cost is very cheap overall, but again, like I said before, services add up. So it depends on the type of lifestyle that you're trying to live. If you're trying to live the typical American lifestyle, things can get costly. If you live a more simplistic lifestyle, everything is much cheaper, especially rent, certain utilities, certain healthcare services, if you don't already have it coming from the US. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next couple videos as we go very much so in detail about the dynamics experienced there psychologically, racially, geopolitically, and so on. Profound Travels, y'all.